Okay, now we should all be ready for assembly. You should have 2 arms, 2 ears, a bow tie, a bonnet, a head, and a body. So I'm going to show you how to assemble the pieces and give you my suggestions and tips. Then I'm going to go off and assemble mine. And then the last little video will be what mine looked like once it's all complete. So the first piece that you're going to assemble is the head. So what I use, let me get my yarns all in the right bucket. So I used the thread, the leftover yarn from when we closed up the head, and I brought it through one of the ending stitches of the torso. So hopefully you can see that right there. So I brought it through that stitch. So we're going to actually connect each one of these stitches to the head, and I would just follow around the same row on the head. Make sure you put the face towards the front of the body, and you'll tell the front by this, looking where the skirt is. So if you look at the back, this is where we started the skirt, how it's not exactly even. So that's the back of the doll, or the rabbit, sorry. And then the front, where it's nice and smooth going straight across. So make sure the face of the rabbit is on top of the front of the skirt. So we're just going to, it's probably going to be really hard to see this. So I'm going to align this, and it looks like I'm going to go through this row here all the way around the head. So I'm just going to go through it and then go through the stitch on the bottom and keep going all the way around. I'm just going to keep looking at the face to make sure that the face lines up with the front and I don't keep getting it twisted like this. So that's how you're going to assemble the head. Next, you're going to assemble the arms. So you would use the same thread that you used, and then once you're finished with it, I just run my thread inside, pull it, and then snip it, and the piece will stop inside. So the arms go same thing. You're going to have the head on. You're going to figure out where you want your arms to go, and then you're just going to attach through both pieces of the arm to the body in one row. And then make sure you follow that row across and do the same thing. Oops, that's an ear. The same thing with the other arm. Make sure you go through both sides, and then you'll attach that here on the same row that you attached this one. So it'll look like that. And then last, what I did for the ears, oh, we have the bonnet too, the ears. So you put the bonnet on the head of the rabbit. I took my ear and I put it in the, sorry, I got too much yarn here. I put it in the slot, the hole in the bonnet, and then I took my thread and I just found the first stitch, and then I stitched it. I took the bonnet off, and then I stitched the ear, put the ear on, put the bonnet back on with the one ear poking through, took my other ear, which I've lost, here's my other ear, adjusted that to where this, excuse me, hole is in the bonnet, used this string to attach it to the head, and then I put the bonnet back on. And last, take your bow tie, using these strings, just run it through one of the stitches in the center, and you're good to go. Excuse me. So go ahead and do all your assembly, and then I will be back shortly and show you what mine looks like. Thanks.